least 14 individuals sustained injuries after security forces used force to disperse protesters at Contraband Imam Market who were seeking identification of illegal immigrants before census exercise in Manipur. Day 3 of ongoing 7th session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly adjourns early today without House taking any decision on postponing the upcoming census exercise in Manipur. House passes demands for grants amounting to 5,471 crore 91 lakh and 2,000 rupees for various departments for financial year 2026-27 unanimously. Around 20 Tangkul civilians, including women and children travelling for a wedding, allegedly abducted by Kuki militants at Sangkai village in Ukrul district, triggering tension in exchange of fire between Tangkul village volunteers and Kuki armed groups. Managing Director of Shiza Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palin clarifies, allegations made by proscribed KCP War Group MC Unification against the hospital are baseless and unfounded. And majority of hotels and restaurants in Karnataka are expected to either shut down temporarily or scale down their menus from March 12 due to disruption in commercial LPG supply amid ongoing West Asia conflict. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. At least 14 individuals, including one male, were injured after security forces used force to disperse protesters at Contraband Imam Market who were seeking identification of illegal immigrants before census exercise in Manipur today. The protest was launched following a call by Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation, demanding that illegal immigrants be detected and deported before conducting census exercise in the state. Security had been tightened in key areas since early morning, anticipating possible protests. At around 11 a.m., a large number of women vendors gathered, raising slogans and holding banners and placards with messages such as "No NRC, no census, no free movement," and "Resolve present, crisis first, census after." Police teams led by SP Imphal West District KSH Shiva Kanta along with the district magistrate and central security forces attempted to control the protesters. The situation soon escalated into a clash between the agitators and security personnel. Security forces reportedly fired tear gas shells and used stun guns to disperse the crowd. Among the injured was CCSK Vice President Shyam Kuman, who sustained injuries on his left calf. Others included 30-year-old MD Shahida of Ketri Awang Laikai, 54-year-old Ilangbam Pajabi of Hairok, Akoijam Radha of Oripok Kumantem Laikai, 20-year-old Taurem Babina of Iroishemba, and 30-year-old Roja of Patsoi Patri, along with several others. The injured persons were taken to RIMS Hospital and Raj Medicity for treatment. Meanwhile, public condemns the action of security forces against the protesters, calling it excessive use of force.
India government moina hybrid ta lairaga set government modi kaidog ladi MLA bu kaidog ladi tara mangara tu akhoi gi MLA ladi na to mati leirin tro adu ta tara di khoi praja na yam nuai te akhoi praja dibu kanga thang na thamadi yaroi akhoi praja myam leiri akam khomjang makhal makha kaya gi khoi gi machi tok gadi NRC tok na census tor gadi makhal makai khomjang ge tanjan jangani
JDF ki maiki dagi hangan jibada Mitoksa sing chanchal lakiba mayam asi NRC natragana NRC ga manaba mechanism amada khando aba matamda report tawgraba matamda census tawba yagani habase JF ki achepa karigumba sida makata na government na laibak miyam gi sentiment amadi emotion khambiraga habak tawtaba taragadi makata na JF amadi toan ba saminariba civil society organization sing amadi laibak miyam samnaduna sidagi hena chawba agitation tiama sangalakani.
JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam condemns the action of security forces against protesters during today's agitation, where several people were injured. Speaking to media at Wangkai office of Students Union of Kanglei Park following the chain of protests at Contraband Imam Market and State Academy of Training, Sunil Karam said JFD will intensify its agitation, demanding that the census process be postponed until appropriate measures are taken to detect illegal immigrants in the state. He urged MLAs from all assembly constituencies to take a collective stand for the implementation of the NRC or a similar mechanism to identify and deport illegal immigrants. Sunil stated that the chain of agitations carried out under the leadership of JFD was meant to highlight the public's concern over conducting census without first addressing the issue of illegal immigration. However, he alleged that security forces used brute force, including tear gas shells and stun guns, against what he described as a democratic protest. He clarified that JFD and the people of Manipur are not opposed to the census, but warned that conducting it under the present circumstances could have serious consequences for indigenous communities. Sunil Karam further cautioned that JFD will intensify its agitation if authorities fail to address the genuine concerns of the people.
Howjik assembly phammi banina kendra da lairiba MLA mayam singna magi kendra da lairiba miyamna assembly tawrisida nakhoi su support torakana aikoi mitok khanto kana census tawlo aduga matam kara law and order situation patribukti defer tawna ba mai kendra na voice to kana assembly da warep no bi poto thambiu government of India na Manipur government su Manipur se peace laire ta haiba peace laire hai taraga IDP mayum du chahan bangam da maram karigino national highway hang bangam da maram karigino adu itadi census Torakandana, peace later haba, Aduga, assembly pamam daidana, assembly the lady me, ma'am, Yauda, virtual Todana, assembly pami, see peace ki kudamla.
Speaking to media, JFD convener Jitendra Ningomba stated that no one in the state opposes efforts to identify outsiders. However, he questioned why legislators are not taking a collective initiative to implement proper mechanisms to detect and deport illegal immigrants before conducting census in the state. He cautioned that if the census is carried out without first addressing the issue of illegal immigration, those who have entered and settled illegally could eventually become recognized citizens and residents, posing a serious threat to the indigenous population and their land. Jitendra emphasized that the campaign launched by JFD is not against the census but aims to highlight the possible consequences if it is conducted without appropriate steps to identify and deport illegal immigrants. He also urged MLAs and ministers to take up the matter in the ongoing assembly session and arrive at a concrete decision regarding the census.
Census to Wahibasi, Aikoi, welcome to Wumtui, Tobudu, census to Dingy Mamanga, Mito Kantuk Pibasna, Hanba priority or Kanda, Aikoi, Laibatang, Amadigi, Hoguriba Mikok Tibagi, Hanba PSG, Yumkok Tibase, Masida could refer to Nanabagidamata, Angamba, Makalgi, ideas, Putokirikanda, campaign for just and a fair delimitation, Sansan Jariba, Manipur, Miang with the Muchacheli, Bukongsta, Saru, Yabu, Amadi, Mating Pangbu, Luna, Lekai, Lamlam, the Liberiba, Kendaki. Lebiriba, Kalaf, Maira Pabi Mayam Singsu, Adum Madungi, Kai Kumnajariba, Adum Tagat Biriba, Emele, Amadi Minister Singda, Census Kim Matanga, Wapum, Nainaba, Yam Change, Kari Makonikari, Step Logu Ribage, Aduga Makonikari, Sten Dori Bagabse, Madusu, Kangan Bagi Matam, Makoida, Jore.
Third day of the ongoing 7th session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly was adjourned early today without the House taking any decision on postponing the upcoming census exercise in the state. During the session, opposition MLA Kaisham Megachandra urged all legislators to arrive at a unanimous decision, irrespective of party lines, to delay the census exercise in Manipur until normalcy is fully restored. He made the appeal while raising a cut motion on the demand for grants for Manipur Police Department. Responding to the issue, House Leader Yumnam Khemchand stated that the census will be conducted by Registrar General of India only after the special intensive revision and house listing exercise carried out by Election Commission of India. He added that there is still time before the census process begins. Y. Khemchand also acknowledged the cut motion moved by the Congress MLA, noting that it was raised in the interest of internally displaced persons. Meanwhile, responding to the motion, Home Minister Kontaujam Govindas informed the House that discussions had already been held within the party and the state government that conducting the census exercise amid the prevailing law and order situation in Manipur may not be appropriate. He added that a party-level committee on the census issue has been constituted and necessary steps are being taken.
cabinet tagi through the tawigera house sigi resolution am lorga tawigera masi defer tawnaraba matam khara until and unless the restoration of normalcy je masi laitribakti akhona masigi census operation je tawidnaba and thangatchari
अखोई लेजरिबा पार्टी के लेवल दगिसु सरकार के लेवल दगिसु सेंसस असि लेरिबा प्रिवेलिंग लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन सिदा याम निथीजन कंडक्ट तौबा यारोय हाइबगे अखोई यामना कन्ना नैनजरी अमसुंग मसी अखोई पार्टी की लेवल दा अखोई याम कन्ना अखोई होनजरी पार्टी के लेवल दा अखोई कमिटी कयामसु सेमजदुना अखोई याम कन्ना होनजरी
SIRC local matungda housing yum listed torganda Register General of Indiana census it tawani haibani samna normal proceedings of the union government to the lali sumena discuss over the thodona natien kanje dubu honorable member ke concern du IDP kangbu ka sim yum da phasana hanjala kana tawsi haiba potu madu ai knowledge samjanjare.
House today passed demands for grants amounting to 5,471 crore, 91 lakh and 2,000 rupees for various departments for financial year 2026-27. Finance in charge and Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand moved the demands for grants for various departments in the House today. The approved allocations include 349 crore, 10 lakh 69,000 rupees for state legislature, 14 crore 16 lakh 70,000 rupees for Council of Ministers, 149 crore 27,000 rupees for Secretariat, 137 crore 54 lakh rupees for Land Resources, 3,183 crore 97 lakh rupees for Police, 884 crore 51 lakh rupees for Public Works Department, 85 crore 13 lakh rupees for Textiles, Commerce and Industries, 405 crore 90 lakh rupees for Power, 102 crore 14 lakh rupees for Youth Affairs and Sports, 52 crore 40 lakh rupees for Art and Culture, 37 crore 37 lakh rupees for Jails, 5 crore 56 lakh rupees for Printing, 43 crore 73 lakh rupees for Fisheries and 21 crore 34 lakh rupees for Economics and Statistics. During the discussion, opposition MLA Kasham Megachandra moved cut motions on the demands for grants of the Police, Public Works Department, Youth Affairs and Sports and the Art and Culture Departments, raising various issues including the upcoming census. However, the demands for grants were passed by the House without any opposition. Press note from Communist Party of India, CPI Manipur State Council criticizes the ongoing Manipur budget session, stating that the session does not aim to eradicate poverty nor focuses on development for all. Around 20 Tangkhul civilians, including women and children, traveling for a wedding were allegedly abducted by Kuki militants, triggering tension and exchange of fire between Tangkhul village volunteers and the militants. According to information received by Impact News, the incident occurred around 9 a.m. today near Sankhai Kuki village under Litan police station in Ukhrul district, where a passenger winger vehicle traveling from Ukhrul to Imphal and two other private vehicles heading to Ukhrul for a wedding were stopped by armed Kuki groups. The militants reportedly seized the mobile phones and belongings of the passengers before holding them captive. Sources from Tangkhul organizations and CSOs claim that the civilians were taken away toward Mongko Chefu Kuki village in the presence of Central Security Forces. Following the incident, Tangkhul village volunteers reportedly confronted the Kuki militants, leading to exchange of gunfire near Thawai village, also known as Thawi Kuki village in Ukhrul district. No casualties have been officially confirmed so far. Meanwhile, several Tangkhul organizations, including the Tangkhul Naga Long, have condemned the incident and demanded the immediate release of the abducted civilians. Reports also said one resident of Sankhai Kuki village was hit by a bullet on the leg in the firing. The injured person had gone to install water pipe with another villager who remains traceless till the time of filing this report. Tangkhul village volunteers also set fire to some huts at Sankhai village. Tension erupted today in Wafung area of Kangpokpi district following an operation by personnel of Assam Rifles to dismantle bunkers allegedly set up by local Naga volunteer personnel in the area. Later, the seized firearms were returned by the security forces. Meanwhile, several organizations including the Joint Tribe Council Manipur, Joint Tribe Students Association Manipur, All Inpui Students Union and Senapati District Students Association condemned the demolition of bunkers and seizure of firearms from village defense volunteers. Reports also stated that villagers of Wafong allegedly chased away some Kuki individuals who had recently entered the area and were attempting to establish a new Kuki settlement in the area. Chairman and Managing Director of Shiza Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. Kundongbam Palin, today clarified that allegations made by the proscribed KCP War Group MC Unification against the hospital are baseless and unfounded. Addressing media at the hospital's conference hall in Langol today, Dr. Palin expressed concern over reports published on March 10, that is yesterday, stating that the outfit had warned the hospital to shut down within 48 hours and asked hospital authorities and doctors to appear before the group for clarification. Dr. Palin said any attempt to disrupt the functioning of the hospital would seriously affect patients, noting that around 140 kidney patients undergo dialysis daily, while many others are admitted in the ICU, and the emergency department continues to operate round the clock. Stating that threatening a hospital to shut down is a serious crime, he said the hospital has never closed even for a single day in its 40 years of service. Dr. Palin also refuted allegations that government doctors are practicing at the hospital, stating that all 1,800 caregivers and 299 doctors at Shiza hospitals are full-time staff and the institution strictly follows established norms. He further dismissed claims that the hospital earns money by keeping deceased patients on life support. Dr. Palin clarified that mercy killing is not practiced in India, and according to medical ethics, a patient is not declared dead as long as organs continue to function, even in cases of brain death. He added that the hospital always informs the patient's family in such situations and decisions are taken accordingly.
Khazaba, Orakna Bukona Badai, Ayu Nundin Nundam, Kangdale, Nunjunuza, Kangdale, Ponadana, Nasidi, Eastern India, da Yamna, Chawa Brana Mukizana, Manipur with the Moktape, Kanba, reasons in Kanba, the high bar organizations in the Yamna Chawa, Blow Oma, Torapasi, Ekoyana, Nuaizade, Anavagi, Mayam Siki Yangaga, Aduga. Economy and Hajagi KCP, People War Group, MC Unification Habam Hill, Masina Tamiba, imposed on Ba Pung Nipunipangi Manuda, Injalu, Akwagi Authority, Loina Moida, Samjar or Habasa, Masi Lotopi, Simba, Apena, Yamna, Lugna, Hajari.
The proposed general strike on National Highway 102 from Lilong Bazar to Ushoipokpi, called by JSC against non-supply of drinking water, has been temporarily suspended following talks with district authorities. The strike was scheduled to begin from 5 p.m. today in protest against the shortage of drinking water in several areas of Lilong. The decision to suspend the agitation was reportedly taken after a meeting held at the conference hall of Thawal DC office. The meeting was attended by DC Yumnam Robita, officials of Manipur Police, representatives of NHIDCL and Public Health Engineering Department, along with members of the JSC. Speaking after the meeting, JSC convener Aziz Lamin Nongjai stated that authorities assured a restoration of drinking water supply to areas including Lilong Turel Ahanbi, Lilong Laihau Khong Yangbi Lekai and Lilong Bazar by March 20. Officials also assured of water supply through Lilong Chaubok Arapti water supply scheme by April 30. Following these assurances, the JSC announced that the general strike has been suspended for the time being. Managing Director and CEO of Punjab National Bank Ashok Chandra met Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and State Chief Secretary today during his two-day visit to Imphal. During the meeting held at the Chief Minister's residence, Ashok Chandra briefed the state leadership on the bank's contribution to the socio-economic development of Manipur and discussed ways to strengthen banking outreach and support development initiatives in the state. He informed that PNB currently has 24 branches across 14 districts in Manipur and highlighted special initiatives including a personal loan scheme of up to 30 lakh rupees for state government employees. Earlier, Chandra also met a staff of PNB Manipur Circle at Hotel Classic Grand to review performance and discuss business growth strategies. Speaking to media, he encouraged entrepreneurs in MSME sector to avail DG MSME loans of up to 25 lakh rupees without guarantor or collateral, while stressing the bank's commitment to strong customer service and grievance redressal.
We call those people, and concerned branch head also will be there on the online. Concerned circle head also will be there online. And then we talk to the customer that your complaint was there. Of course, the complaint has been resolved, but any difficulty you faced in the complaint resolution, how you feel about the resolution. We interact with those people, and that also we are doing it for the last 10 months. So all those things has brought a lot of vibration in the field, and now we have the zero tolerance about the indifference attitude by the employee. So all these things have drastically reduced the customer complaint, that is one, and improve the redressal mechanism also. So, and we are seeing the impact which is there in the bank now. Almost more than 50% customer complaints have been reduced in this financial year compared to the last year.
Aam Aadmi Party Manipur unit today submitted a memorandum to Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand regarding the recent statement on recruitment for various government departments in the state. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club, Aam Aadmi Party Manipur State Coordinator Bishwanath Thingnam said that the memorandum urged government to provide reservation in recruitment for candidates who have crossed the age limit due to ongoing crisis in Manipur, as well as for internally displaced persons.
Bharat ki citizen khudimukta piri badugum khudong chaba phangananabagi article 16 na pibiri base masigi makhada koi base tawjaraga sahi hendoktriba Manipur gi nahasing dusu thabak sida adum apply tohun bibada natana irang sina maram oiraga age bar oigraba adugumba akoi gi experience haitare thauna leiraba marum mapang silinau sing dusu thabak sida yauba yananabagi damak makoi gi damakta akoi gi age relaxation duma pibiu loinana IDP singi damak akoi gi sit reject oina makoi gi damakta adugumba posiko bibada happy you haibudugi matang du dani maru oina koina ngasi memorandum si bisin jarubasi.
Security forces arrested 3 residents of Moijing village, Thobal district with 5 kilograms, 700 gram contraband brown sugar from a location near Thobal district police headquarters under Thobal police station on March 9. According to police report, arrested persons are 30-year-old MD Amar Shah alias Amar, 36-year-old MD Inni alias Jalal, and 26-year-old MD Yakin Ahmad. 2 four-wheelers, 4 mobile phones, 1 PAN card, 1 driving license, 1 RC card and 1 Aadhaar card were seized from them. Manipur police also arrested 3 residents of Imphal East district with 16 kg 600 gram contraband ganza or marijuana from Mantri Pukri area under Hengang police station on March 9. Arrested persons are 24-year-old Aribam Manshis of Ketrigao Awang Lekai, 32-year-old Shahaidim Lekai. Police seized 1 four-wheeler from the trio. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on one-day international workshop on career opportunities for international students in Japan. Keep watching Impact News.
Miron mangamdaba hanna abortion chatpa chahi theng yom panba chup phunba nupa gi asonda leibana angang oiba ngamdaba singidamak maipakpi fertility center with IVF na khudongchaba kaya pizari haukiba chahi anida IVF success rate 60% leikhi appointment ki damak call tawbirau.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. One-day international workshop on career opportunities for international students in Japan was held today at the Science Block of Dhanamanjuri University, organized by International Affairs Cell of the university. Speaking on the occasion, DMU Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chandababu said that such workshops are being organized regularly to help students explore job and research opportunities abroad after completing their studies. He said many students of DMU have already gone to foreign countries for employment and research after receiving training in foreign languages from experts, securing scholarships and acquiring necessary skills required in different countries. Among others, Nobuyoshi Kojima of Hosei University, Tokyo, and Japanese national Teruaki Watanabe, currently serving as employee of Dana India Private Limited, New Delhi, attended the workshop.
पृथ्वी अचौब इंस्टीट्यूशन करम इंस्टीट्यूशन की करम स्कॉलरशिप स्कीम लेके लोन अखोन व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप सेमगा कंट्री वाइज व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप सेमगा सिगी कोलैबोरेशन का तब हौरबने हजिक छात्र की पूरा कैरियर की मागी जॉब की फील्ड से अनौब कई मंगान अखोगी सूब इंटरनेशनल कोलैबोरेशन सेल से पोरईनेब अखोई इंटरनेशनल कोलैबोरेशन की सेल से अखोई डॉक्टर विनोद थोकचोमना माना लीड तौबनी अखोई मैडम से साथीना एक्टिव होइबा कई कोरिया सांग कुइना रिसर्च तौदना लेरमबनेब अदुना सिगी सुगुम्बगी कोलैबोरेशन की फील्ड सिददी आगो फंगना एक्टिव ओय हाइतारे.
Central Bureau of Communication, Regional Office Imphal, in collaboration with Department of Law, Manipur University, organized a special outreach program on Nari Shakti and Vikshit Bharat at 2047 at the Law Department's auditorium today. Head of Law Department, Manipur University, Dr. Yumnam Premananda, and Field Exhibition Officer of CBC, Regional Office Imphal, H. Deepak Kumar Sharma, along with students and others attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Premananda highlighted that Nari Shakti and Vikshit Bharat at 2047 aims to realize India's vision of a developed nation by 2047, stressing women's empowerment, self-reliance, and greater participation of women in social progress. He underscored the importance of full adherence to the Constitution and the role of special economic zones in achieving the vision of a developed India. Dr. Premananda stressed that MLAs and ministers should have deeper insights into the vision of Vikshit Bharat, calling for a broader social transformation to achieve the goal.
Social progress ini sakat pada apa sida society sisu progress to bolu change si very important sidani nari shakti jelatu se khoin akoi society yeng biu pung mapan taraga nupi macha ma skog sat pada akoi na ma si nupi nu ubi de object wen uyu sidani ko sweri se adagi ni rape ka thoiba molestation ka tholeiba cyber crime ka thoisa di pothong ne akoi gi mind se si bera le social progress ma sangi nupi nupa si law de samane de na ko equality before law article yawi article 14 adi taga su law gi mamang de equality oire migi mamang de oidre aduna di kai da kale re social changes ma change aduna ni India da social reform mayam polakhre Manipur da su akoi lamyan ba hizam ira leidna ko smai to si mayam chitroga social revolution ma change ba Vikshit Bharat si purok saga.
Manipuri dance practitioner and researcher Dr. Sohini Ray from West Bengal has been conferred the prestigious Tagore National Scholarship by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, for her notable work in incorporating Manipuri Jagoi into dance department syllabuses at universities in the United States, including the University of California and New York University. According to Guru Ranjit Adhikari Mayum, retired principal of Govindaji Nartanalaya, and filmmaker Bobby Wahingbam, Dr. Ray is only the third person to receive the Tagore National Scholarship in the field of cultural research. She is also the first woman and the second Manipuri dancer to receive the honor. Speaking to media at Moirangkom, Saugai Jam Leirak, residence of renowned Manipuri dance guru Bipin Singh, during her recent visit, Dr. Ray stated that apart from performing Manipuri dance, she is actively engaged in research on the cultural history of Meitei Mayek and is working to represent Manipur's culture in the United States. Dr. Ray also shared that she began learning dance at the age of 5 at a school in Kalighat, Kolkata. At the age of 7, she started training in Manipuri dance under Guru Bipin Singh at Manipuri Nartanalaya in Kolkata.
Manipuri jagoi hai ba jagoi ama le mi khangsu khangde India gi ama atopa lam gi jagoi budi khangi ai na first person in University of California's very famous dance department to enter as Manipuri dancer. Then also for 1 year chahi amagi ai New York da lerame aduba matam du da New York University gi jagoi department da su ai oja oirame ba. So I am first Manipuri dancer to get Manipuri dance in the syllabus of University of California. I think Manipuri dance deserves more recognition than it has. Hudik shu thabak yam wali. Hudik shu me yam khangdaba mi yam yawe, yam consciousness yaudaba mi yam yawe. But we are all trying, and I hope more and more people does this work.
People fondly remembered the founder or president of BJP Manipur unit, Laimayum Raghumani Sharma, on his 16th death anniversary today. Late Laimayum Raghumani Sharma Charitable Trust organized the observance at Krishna Chandra Mandap. Late Raghumani was remembered for strongly advocating Manipur's emotional and territorial integrity, particularly when Nagaland Legislative Assembly had passed a resolution seeking integration of Naga-dominated areas. Home Minister Kontaujam Govindas, MLAs Kwarakpam Raghumani and K.H. Ibomcha, former MLA Presho Shimre, Khongnang Thaba University Vice Chancellor N. Joykumar and BJP Manipur Pradesh founder member T.H. Yumjao and family members attended the event, among others. Home Minister Kontaujam Govindas recalls the contribution of the late party leader.
Paung Raghumani se Manipur da Bharatiya Janata Party ki oina ahanba president oibigiba yamna sangairaba majati buningzeba aduga Bharat puningba adugumba leader amani aduna mahak pu ngasi ningsing boina khoi punongna pham masida laksari basi mahaki laikhidraba thawai aduna ishor gi khuyada shanti oina lainanaba ai lai khrum jaba laksabani aduna sigumba sauba akhoi bulu lamjing lam takpiramba leader amana takpiramba makoina pamjaramba thabak thongsing adu thabak oina utpa ngamjage hajana ina isorda khoramjari.
Core committee meeting of BJP Manipur Pradesh was convened this morning at Chief Minister's bungalow in Babupara in Imphal. Chief Minister Y. Kemchan, Party President A. Sharda, Ministers Govindas Kontaujam, Khuraijam Loken, MLAs T.H. Biswajit and D. Gangme and senior party leaders attended the meeting. They deliberated on strengthening the party with exchanges of perspectives on expanding grassroots outreach and consolidating organizational structure across the state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched multiple development projects worth about 11,000 crore rupees in Ernakulam, Kerala today. The Prime Minister laid a foundation stone for a polypropylene unit at Kochi Refinery of Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited with an investment of over 5,500 crore rupees and a production capacity of 400 kilotons per annum. He also inaugurated two major highway projects, the 6-laning of Thalapadi Chengala section of NH66 built at a cost of over 2,650 crore rupees and Kozhikode bypass from Vengalam to Ramanatukara constructed at a cost of around 2,140 crore rupees. The projects are expected to strengthen regional connectivity and boost economic growth in the state. Prime Minister Modi is also addressing a public rally in Ernakulam. A majority of hotels and restaurants in Shivamoga in Karnataka are expected to either close down or scale down the menu from March 12 following a disruption in the supply of commercial gas cylinders in the wake of conflict in West Asia involving Israel, US and Iran. According to reports of various media outlets, Bangalore Hotels Association, representing hundreds of eateries and restaurants across the city, announced on March 9 that hotels and restaurants will be forced to cease kitchen operations from March 10 due to commercial LPG cylinder supply being hit. The halt stems from closure of key oil route Strait of Hormuz by Iran since March 1st, disrupting 60% of India's LPG imports amid a West Asia war. The abrupt shutdown threatens to leave thousands of daily wage workers, students and senior citizens and hospital patients without access to affordable cooked meals. The uncertainty over LPG cylinder availability has forced operators of restaurants in Hyderabad to rethink kitchen operations, reduce the number of dishes prepared and ration available gas supplies to keep outlets running for as long as possible. Many hotels in Mumbai, Chennai, Lucknow and Delhi have also announced an impact on their operations due to disruption in LPG supplies. 2 drones fell near Dubai International Airport today, leaving 4 people injured. Officials confirmed that 2 Ghanaian nationals and 1 Bangladeshi national sustained minor injuries, while 1 Indian national suffered moderate injuries in the incident. Emergency services quickly responded and provided medical assistance to those injured. Authorities also stated that air traffic at Dubai International Airport continues to operate normally with no disruption to flight operations despite the incident. Preliminary reports indicate that the drones came down near the airport perimeter amid heightened regional tensions in the Middle East, where drone and missile attacks have been reported in recent days. Investigations are underway to determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. Now the sports news. PTRC Patsoi Part 4 and SCCC Singjamei Thongam Lekai emerged victorious in today's league matches of the 10th MNCA W Pralada and W Ramananda Elite Cricket Trophy being organized by Manipur Cricket Association. In the 58 league match played at Model High Secondary School and Oriental College ground, PTRC Patsoi Part 4 secured 6-wicket win against Trau Kwakaitel. In the 59 league encounter at Moijing Public Ground Taubal, SCCC Singjamei Thongam Lekai defeated YWC Langtabal by 6 wickets. Next 2 league matches of the tournament are scheduled for tomorrow. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. At least 14 individuals sustained injuries after security forces used force to disperse protesters at Contraband Imam Market who were seeking identification of illegal immigrants before census exercise in Manipur. Day 3 of ongoing 7th session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly adjourns early today without the House taking any decision on postponing the upcoming census exercise in Manipur. House passes demands for grants amounting to 5,471 crore 91 lakh and 2,000 rupees for various departments for financial year 2026-27 unanimously. Around 20 Tangkul civilians, including women, traveling for a wedding allegedly abducted by Kuki militants at Sangkai village, Ukhrul district, triggering tension and exchange of fire between Tangkul village volunteers and Kuki armed groups. Chairman and Managing Director of Shiza Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. K.H. Palin, clarifies allegations made by proscribed KCP War Group MC Unification against the hospital are baseless and unfounded. And majority of hotels and restaurants in Karnataka and other parts of India are expected to either shut down temporarily or scale down their menus from March 12 due to disruption in commercial LPG supply amid ongoing West Asia conflict. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan Jiu Bhagya Namaha Purvashram da Ekwai Kwai Pumnamak Pukon Birambi Srimati Guru Aribam Ongbi Ivem Haldevi na Mahaki Nungsijaraba Imung Manung Shagay Natay Baruk Mapang Kwai Pumnamak Puthadok Lamlaga Haukiba Mars Mapanda Brindaban Prapti Oikre Mars Tarani Thoida Asti Sanchay Lokatjaraga Lakliba